you doing, YouTube? A video I didn't really want to have to make, but it looks like it's going to happen. I've had a few little ups and downs with this power supply, but they're dirt cheap, so I kind of overlooked it. It's played up a few times, but then it comes good. But it's never been right since the trying to blow up the 18650s. Ever since then, it's been playing up a bit on me. So first thing I'm going to do is show you what it's doing, and then we'll open it up and have a look. So we turned it on. No volt control. So one can only assume that we're not actually getting any voltage out of it, which we're not. So now it's putting out its own voltage. Now it's all gone again. See how it's really putting out voltage. Let's back that off to 21 will do. As soon as I touch the current one, it's dropped off. Now it's showing the voltage of the cell rather than actually putting any power out. So yeah, it's playing up. Let's open it up and have a look, see what's going on. Put your cord out first, of course. Nobody wants to be tickled by AC, it's no fun. I've already got all the screws out of the case because I've had it open and looked inside numerous times before. Okay, I mounted the fan to the outside of mine just to blow a bit of fresh air through the thing because they get warm. Let's get your case off and open the side. So there's a few things I don't like about the inside of this. A few of the things I don't like are the wiring is very rough. Like it's just, yeah, it's everywhere in there. They've done a bit of work to cable manage it, but it's still very much all over the show. If you have a look at the top there, just in here, that looks like it's been hot. Maybe. So these two here, last time I put it apart, they're the ones that sound like they're doing the switching over. That's what changes when you wind your way up the voltage. So I can't see any fuses on the board. So you see that you got your heatsink. There's a couple of transistor pots on the back here. But that heatsink panel, the only way it can suck air is through the sides and maybe over the top and then suck it out here. But it's easier for it to just sneak around and take the heat out that way. When it does that, you're not getting effective cooling. The transformer itself gets hot. Okay, so AC input comes in our red and black and earth, and they go to the front switch. The front switch is AC and it runs into the transformer. So it's all got to be after the transformer we're playing with. and I'm happy that that's acceptable risk to take by connecting power back to this and playing. Okay, we're back on. Okay, so we've got no dial up voltage again. And current control's not working. The first thing I'm going to do is look for something loose. Because in the past, you've been able to give it a bit of a thump or a tap and it'll come. And put that screw back where it's meant to be. Just so everyone can see, they're both dialed up. Full voltage and current are both dialed up, and we're just still not seeing anything. Down there's the AC side of the output of the transformer. The front part of the bar of the board's not real critical. Just remember, whatever you touch could earth it out to the chassis. You can't see the voltage there, but I promise you when it starts working I'll let everyone know. It's that bank of yellow, black, blue and red going up there, coming straight out of the secondary side of the transformer. Solder there. Next thing to do is have a look at the solder tracks that are hot or maybe disconnected themselves somehow. It does look pretty good except for one blob there. You can't really see what that is. Still dead as the door now. Okay, let's okay, that's odd. So there it's pushing out 4.91 amps at 20 volts. It's running. Okay, we dialed it down to 4.2. See what happens when we connect it to an 18650. Okay, power's gone out of it and it's dead again. Back to our battery. Okay, it's got to be something to do with those relays. Turn that back up high. It's registering 20.2 volts in the cell. I've got the voltage turned up to full, so it should be more towards 30. Something loose in there. When I tap that, we got a reading. See if we can put it there so you can see. Oop. It was going, then it clicked and stopped. But not just that. It might short across the solder track. Stick with the fine probe. See that? It livened itself back up after the voltage dropped. Let's drop our voltage again. 20. That's gone again. Now it's back again. That's weird. And gone again, and back again. Gone, back. It's a bit harsh on the cell, but we'll put that on there for a minute and see what happens. See whether it continues outputting. But it kicks in and kicks out. It doesn't make any sense. So after letting it run for a while, the fan in the back's kicked in. Obviously it's not actually going to be cooling anything because its case isn't intact. I'm still reading 23 volts again, which is where it's been set the whole time it's been charging. Grab another 18650. So if we're working all low voltage. No, now it's gone, see? Knocks the output out. Fan's back off again. Right then, we're just going to flip this board over so we can have a good look at it. And actually read what's on these two blue boxes. They're obviously some kind of changeover relay. So 10 amp changeover relays. I think I found it. The resistor peg there, it doesn't look like it's soldered properly. The solder's on this side, I can see it around the resistor. Like it's melted back out, so that might be a dry solder joint. Oh, look, we're registering voltage. It's not right, but it's not the thing causing the problems either, I don't think, by the looks of that. It's making me wonder if this changeover relay is just cooked from sheer use. Oh, there we go. So it clicks, start at the bottom, clicks at about 6 volts, 15 volts, 22 volts. Yeah, so it's got like 4 stages. It appears to be reliable clicking through them there. Let's dial 21. Just connect to our right, so it's showing 20.3 in the battery, showing that the red light comes on, which is saying that the voltage has been regulated. Voltage drops and voltage spikes back up. Okay, so it appears the only voltage I'm getting out of the transformer is at higher. Only time I'm getting current out of the transformer is at a higher voltage. When I go under the top output, doesn't do anything. If anyone's had this experience with them or has fixed them before, I'll just show you what it's doing. There you go. It's obviously got a capacitor on the output voltage, which we can see down here. A little electrolytic down there. It's there to smooth the display out probably. 21. Capacitor drops out. Voltage drops off. It's down to 15 and it clicks to say, hey, we wanted this much again. Whereas if I put it up a voltage notch, it stays up and will output current. Well, there you go. Unfortunately, YouTube, looks like I'm buying a new power supply. I wonder if the transformer's actually baked itself in this respect. It's a big shame because, man, this power supply has done a lot of work. It's lasted a year. I know that probably doesn't sound like much to many people, but a year's a long time in the respect to what it's done. I'll just flip that board back over and put it up there. Please, if you've had any experience with these things, doing this, but it's these two here that I can see. These two blue boxes, which are changeover relays. I believe they're what's causing me the issues. I reckon they must have burnt contacts in them or something. If I get super keen one day, I might desolder them and have a look at the contacts in them, but I'm tipping that they're probably a cheap part and they're known to fail. Even if you've used these in a different application and you can give me any insight, that'd be awesome. Drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, this is what's inside a lab power supply. Cheap one. eBay one. I think I paid 86 bucks plus freight. Australian dollars. For this, and yeah. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's such a long video, but sussing out issues like this does take time. Thanks heaps, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Any experience with it, let me know. Thanks a lot, and I'll keep you updated if I work out what's going wrong. Well, work out how to fix it anyhow. Catch you next time.